going on, apes? Welcome to your daily installment of Dumb Money with your host, Matt Kohrs. Let's take a quick dive into what the smart money is saying about us today, because this clip is absolutely golden, and I think that they made a little bit of a oopsie. So first of all, just to set the stage, this is CNBC's Fast Money. They're referring to AMC. This was just posted on June 4th. Once again, they're talking about us, the Ape Nation, and what's going on with AMC.
But in terms of looking at this as an us versus them, I'm sorry, I'm not buying into that.
Point number one, wrong. It is us versus them. It is us, the 99 versus 1. It is the dumb money versus the smart money. It is very much that classic David and Goliath fight. We all know that.
I think that's dangerous. And again, look, there's a lot of people, there are a lot of short sellers out there that have been borrowing stock they didn't have. In other words, yes, I think there are dynamics where...
Oops, did she just say naked shorts?
Retail investors can get caught, but it's...
Look at that face. Look at that. That is... Oops, I let the cat out of the bag. I said the two words I should not have said on national television. And right now, there's a dog pile effect. Everyone is talking about that. Look at that face of surprise. Naked shorts referring to what is going on with AMC. Oopsie, should not have said that. This is one of the hosts right here, Melissa Lee. Yes, naked shorts. Yeah. So, I mean, I honestly feel bad for her. Like, someone should check in on her, make sure everything's going on right. But that just came out on Fast Money, CNBC, yesterday, June 4th, referring to what's going on with AMC, bringing up naked shorts. So, for the rest of this, if you're new to the ape community, the Ape Nation, I want to welcome you. And I want to explain why this is so important and what's going on. But before I get into that, just really quick, in that clip, if you watch the full thing about not being us versus them and momentum play, hey, I just kind of want to point out that over the past week, AMC is up 80%. And over the past 2 weeks, it is up almost 300%. So I'd say, like, if you want to call us dumb money, I don't care, because right now, people who are in AMC are making a dumb amount of money. All right, so before I digress right there, let me get into what's going on. So to understand why this naked short thing is important, I just want to explain this. So when you buy a stock, let's say stock XYZ, it's trading at $10. Let's say it goes up to $16. You bought it at 10, you sold at 16, you would profit that difference. You buy, then you sell. Shorting is the exact opposite. You create the position by selling. So you'd sell XYZ at 10, you hope it drops down to 7, and then you would buy back at 7, because you have to give it to the person that you borrowed it from, because you can't sell something you don't own, so you have to borrow it for a certain amount of time. So shorting, the exact opposite of going long or just buying a stock. You sell, you hope it drops, and then you buy back and you profit that difference. So if it were to go from 10 to 7, you would make $3. So naked short selling, which is an illegal practice, is normal shorting, but you never borrow the shares. The reasons why this is so bad is because if you didn't borrow it, you sold share into the market that didn't exist. It shouldn't exist. And that means you're increasing the supply. And at any given moment in time, if the demand is remaining constant, that drives the stock price down. And it just doesn't end there, because it could get even worse. So from there, you sold shares, these synthetic shares, phantom shares, whatever you want to call them. Now there's someone who thinks they legitimately own shares of that company. And if they're like, hey, you know what? I'm going to be a long-term investor in this. I'm willing to loan mine out to potentially a legal short position. Well, right there, those then get sold to another participant, and all this, it can just keep tree root system out. And from there, the initial naked short, you don't know how much damage is going to be done, because you don't know what's going to go on as you follow the kind of that root system, the path forward with those initial shares that should have never ever existed. So that's what's going on. Normal shorting currently is legal, and we can have a discussion about that, of like even if the stock market should allow that in the first place. But this naked shorting is already illegal, and overall it's a practice of taking a short against the stock without ever borrowing the shares, because right there you're then playing with shares that should not exist. So for example, we're looking at some of the numbers on AMC. As of now, it's estimated, according to Ortex right here, that there's about 70 million shares that are currently short against AMC. With that, by the definition of naked shorts, this is only legal shorts because naked shorts aren't properly reported or accounting for, hence why they're naked, because they were never properly borrowed. So this number, if anything, because of naked shorts, would actually be higher in practice, just because right here, Ortex is only getting the legal valid short positions. So this information, when I give it to you, understand it's a conservative estimate. It would be, I guess, best thought of as a floor estimate, because when you take in the illegal practice of naked shorting, it actually increases not only the sheer magnitude of short shares, but then thus also the short interest betting against AMC. So overall, I mean, I just thought this clip was absolutely hilarious. Like, I mean, I feel bad for her. She slipped up. I'm sure she definitely got reprimanded for that one. But that's what's all the hubbub going on right now with CNBC, AMC, and naked shorts. Till I catch you next time, for me and Chair, best of luck in the markets.